Welcome back, friends. Today we are going to be doing task around the bend. But first, we are going to buy a couple of trucks. First one we are buying is the Morvair for $11,000. And then we are going to buy the Workhorse for $76,500. Now we are going to customize the Morvair, and we are going to put the middle engine in it. Going to put 4-speed gearbox in it. And we put a firm suspension on it. And we're going to put these 39s on it. We're going to put a battery operated winch on it. Sell these Mickey Thompson tires. We're going to add spare fuel. And now we have our Morvair kitted out. Let's just see. And we'll stick with the standard color. I'm going to go ahead and throw the GGMS Bobbledar in there. And some of you might be wondering, well, the radars haven't been working. Well, Sabre and Havoc have just released an update so that the Enable Radar button should be working once again for the mod radars. So now we're going to move over to our Workhorse. And we're going to add the X15 engine. We're going to put the upgraded gearbox in it. Can't do anything with the suspension. But we could put the Tega tires on it. Yeah, we're going to throw the Tega tires on it. And we're going to sell these tires. We're going to put a heavy-duty winch on it. And we're going to add another spare wheel. We're definitely going to add the snorkel. And for frame add-ons, we are going to put a saddle low on it, because this truck is going to be doing some work today. We'll just go ahead and throw the amber light bar on it. Fenders we're not going to worry about. Front bumper. We're going to put the second one on. Go ahead and hit the energy drink and the CB antenna. And we're going to put this paint scheme on it, which is the one that comes with this mod. And then we'll throw the Bobbledar in that as well. We're going to take the workhorse out of the garage. Then we're going to switch over to our earthroamer, because our earthroamer is going to be the vehicle that we intend to use today. Now this is a stock earthroamer. And what I want to see is whether or not this earthroamer is going to have the power, one, not only to pull this rig all the way to our task, but two, to roll over the Royal BM17 and pull it, or are we going to have to use our workhorse for that? Now, the reason I am bringing the workhorse with us is because there is a trailer that's going to need to be attached And I'm assuming the trailer is going to have to go pretty much to the same location. On our way, we will be picking up a watchtower. And we will be using the radar on the earthroamer. Okay, so now we're going to put this in low. Now I know from personal experience with the workhorse that it can make it through this kind of terrain. As before I started doing YouTube and I was just playing SnowRunner, I would use the workhorse and I would use the Kenny C500 twin steer as my hauling trucks. Okay, and we're going to stop right here. We're going to bring up our functions menu. And we are going to scan. As you can see, we have a castle ahead of us. Okay, so that didn't open up a whole lot, but we are going to continue on our way. Our next stop is a lighthouse / watchtower. I mean, judging by how the earthroamer's doing with pulling the workhorse, mainly with the engine off, I think it'll do okay when it comes time to pull the Royal BM17. Alright, so we'll use the engine from the workhorse to give us a little assistance. Whoa! Okay, so now we have to change trucks. And we are going to have to back the workhorse up a little bit. Let's get our earthroamer back on its wheels. And reconnect it to the workhorse. Let's drop our winch right here, because I think we're at... Yes, we are. Now let's take a look. We can actually get around. But I think we can shortcut it. go this way. Get ourselves reconnected to the workhorse. Now, we need to come down here and we could either go straight and make a right, then make another right, or we can just go right here, come back down to the road, and go left, and follow the road right out where we need to go. In this instance, I am probably choosing the worst path to go. As it is clearly muddy. But see, here's the thing. When you are testing out scout vehicles, especially on a task like this, and you don't have the upgrades for those scouts, you want to know whether or not that scout vehicle is going to be able to perform its job in its standard trim. I just shifted the earthroamer into high gear and I don't see much of a change. And just there's our task. Okay, so now for those of you who may be new to SnowRunner and may not know this trick, when you are trying to right a vehicle that is on its side, the first thing you want to do is you want to find the highest winch point you can. In this case, it's the left drive axle, And once the tires dig in, the Royal BM came right over. So now we're going to adjust our winch point, and we're going to pull the Royal BM back a little bit. Get it out of the way. And now we are going to reposition our truck. And because I have a feeling this tanker is probably going to be a bit heavier, we are going to use the guardrail as we may not be able to winch the trailer over from here. No, it is out of our winching range. Okay, well, we will have to actually come up on the road then. Usually what you want to do is you want to find something that you can brace your scout vehicle behind to winch over heavy equipment. Okay, so it's not wanting to come over from connecting there. So we'll connect to the back. And still it does not want to come over. This may be something that the workhorse will have to deal with. There we go. And the tanker is up. So now we know that the earthroamer is capable of pulling both a trailer and a truck upright. And actually, before we do that, let's use our workhorse here. Let's go ahead and get this hooked up to the trailer. And now the game is going to get picky. There we go. We'll go ahead and stop the workhorse's engine. Use our camera to connect to the Royal BM. And now we gotta take the Royal BM to the farm. Which looks like for a good majority of it is normal road paths. So we'll just mark this here. And then mark up here. And let's see how the earthroamer does. Worst comes to worst, we can always detach the winch, come get the workhorse and trailer, and then winch onto the Royal BM17. Now, are we going to have to repair this truck? I do not know. It just says to deliver it to the farm. So we will find out when we get to the farm whether or not we have to repair it. Now we are going to attempt to go through this without turning on the Royal BM, because I do not know whether or not the Royal BM is going to run. But we are good and stuck. There we go. Just moving our steering wheels back and forth, and with the assistance of the drive wheels on the Royal, we were able to get through that. But the Royal's not going to follow us the way we had hoped. So what we will do is we will go ahead and get the earthroamer up here out of the way. And now we will jump back to our workhorse. And this will be only the second task in this region that we have done with a semi-truck. Okay, so we got a ways to go yet. Now you might ask why I decided to go with the Tega tires for the workhorse. Well, simply because the Tega tires are what are considered flotation tires. They have a wider contact patch so that when in surfaces like mud and soft sand, you have more tire contacting the ground, and therefore you have better traction. So here's where we're going to make our turn. And right now, if you look in the bottom, you will see my all-wheel drive is not lit up. But yet, we were able to go right around and through all that stuff. Now we're going to have to do some finagling, I think, because I still don't think the Royal's going to come up, but we are going to try. The workhorse should have plenty of power. And yes, it drugged the Royal right up. Let's just make sure. Yes, we are still going the correct way. And though we do not need to right now, we could grab that upgrade. But that upgrade is for a vehicle we do not have at the moment. Okay, so we gotta kind of go right here. Yeah, well, we might as well grab it since we're right here. And that is for the Encontra 1160, which is the six-wheeled tractor that they added to this season. And we will go ahead and get reconnected. once more this workhorse. Pulled the tanker trailer and the Royal BM right through that mud pit without four-wheel drive on. And that is thanks to the Taiga tires. Okay, so now it says we need to deliver this water carrier to the farm, which we are already at. Oh, so there's a second farm. That's easy enough to get to. Won't take us no time at all. And with that, the task is done, and we are rewarded with this water trailer, which will come in handy for later missions. What I think I will do is I will get this trailer parked up. Okay, this trailer is not responding like it should. We are going to detach this water trailer right here. And I think we will go ahead and park the workhorse. So that it is out of the way. And with that, friends, we will call this an episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Leave a comment. If you want to share this video, then please feel free to do so. And if you have not yet hit that subscribe button, please consider doing so as well, because it helps out my very small channel and it only takes a second and costs you nothing. With that, I wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, whenever you may be watching this. Thank you.